What's up, guys? I am Michael Matera, and this channel, as you know, is about finding joy in the journey of life and our classrooms. And this video is really going to strike at the heart of that. This video is about finding joy and bringing that joy and what you can be as a teacher. And I always thought about this, you know, when I was wanting to become a teacher, I was thinking what I would be like. And it didn't turn out the same way. Why? I'm not certain what I thought I was going to be was the right thing to be as a teacher. I think when you think about becoming a teacher, you think of all the teachery things that you saw in school, but there's a lot of reasons not to be that teacher, right? And there's a lot of reasons to be the teacher that you looked up to, but kind of that archetype of what a teacher is, where you're handing out the tests, you're correcting the tests, you're putting stickers on the test, whatever the case may be. That isn't what school's about. School's about that whole child. School's about building relationships, and there's certain things that I think we should be. So giving some advice to teachers out there, kind of a reminder to some of the teachers who have been around a lot longer, like myself, and teachers that are new, or if you're out there thinking about becoming a teacher, this video might be one that will help you. I gotta stop right there. I gotta fix the door here. All right, I think that's gonna start me off with be you, be who you are. And so as a teacher, again, it's not just about that content. It's not just about getting through units. It's not just about district assessments. It's about being who you are and being that in front of the students. So if you are excited, be excited. If you're a person that absolutely loves collecting little penguins, tell your students about that. Let them see that joy that brings you, because when they see you as more than just a disseminator of information, when they see you as a person, oh man, that forms that relationship. And so be you, be who you are. Next, I'd say be welcoming. Greet those kids at the door. Stand out there, welcome them, but don't just say like, good morning, good morning, good morning. Like, be excited about it. See them down the hall and shout their name, right? Donovan, excited to see you. It is so awesome. I truly, internally light up when I see my students. And there's that old saying like fake it till you make it. I don't really like that saying, because to be honest, when you start focusing on the joy, and this is what I love about this channel, when you focus on the joy, you start to see it everywhere. So when I see that student, I'm pumped. I see another student, I'm like, Atiano, like, when do I get to teach you? Is it today? Because we are on block scheduling, so I don't see everybody. But when I see Atiano and I'm like joking with her, is today the day I get to teach you, right? And I see Caitlin and I'm like, Caitlin, is today it? And she's like excited. And then when kids see me at lunch and they're like, hey, Mr. Matera, I have your class next. And I'm like, oh, I have my class next. And they're like, what? You always have your class. And I know. And I said, I love it. I love having my class all the time. And I'm super excited about having your class, right? It's those little moments where you can be welcoming. This is going to lead me to that kind of next tip that I have for all of us is be silly. Just like I said in that example where I'm excited to have my class, that I have my class. Just that subtle shift in thinking. That's fun. That's silly. And be that, do those little corny jokes about, going to the bathroom, like, can I go? And it's like, I don't know, I hope you can. Do like dad jokes, do whatever you gotta do, but be human. It goes back to being there, and it's welcoming to students, it's natural to students, and it's forming that relationship. And that relationship is so key to developing the whole child. As part of their lives, we have to take an interest outside of this space. We have to meet them where they're at. We have to be excited about the things going on in their lives. So not only take the time to get to know what they do outside of class, but maybe even ask if you can attend those things. Maybe pop in at an event, go to the sports game, go ask them like what they're doing this weekend. And if they're doing something that you could join in that community, maybe say like, I'll meet you there. Like, right? These are things that just get them pretty jazzed. When you go to their sports games, they love it. They love seeing you in the stands, and it builds more than just a relationship with those kids out on the court or on the field. It builds relationship in your community. You're upping the value of your interest in the overall community, and that is always going to be a good thing. So, I want you to be welcoming. I want you to be silly. I want you to be you. I want you to be interested in their lives. And then lastly, last tip, last reminder for all of us, we got to be patient, right? Things don't always happen on our time frame. As an adult, and I am super guilty of this, I get pretty insistent about time. Time is our most valuable resource. I think we got to think that through, and we got to choose to use our time as wisely as possible. And so as an adult, I sometimes impose that view, impose that demand on my students, and I get a little we gotta move, we gotta go faster, we gotta do this, and then I stop for a moment, and I remember who I'm teaching. I'm teaching 11 and 12-year-olds, and these 11 and 12-year-olds light up my life. I literally get excited when I see them down the hall. I shout their names. I get pumped when we're in class. I actually lose a little bit of sleep on Sunday because I'm so excited to see them. I can't lose sight of that over some sort of adult timeline I've set in my head. So be present with them. If they need a little extra time, give a little extra time. If they need a little more of a joke, or if they need a little team building activity and you have to sort of set aside your lesson for a moment, do it, right? Because you would do that for a friend. You would do that for a family member. And here we are trying to develop the whole child. Here we are trying to show that we care. We care about their future. Well, if we do care about their future, we have to care about their present. So these are just some of my tips here for us and reminders. If you're thinking about becoming a teacher, try to remember to be some of these things. And if you have been a teacher and you are a teacher now, this is just a great reminder of the things that we have to be and what's at stake and why we're here. We're here for them. And when we think about that, I think it sort of takes off some of that pressure, some of that adulting that we do. And as always, all of you, I would love to hear from you. If you want to post down below, this is a wonderful community where we're trying to find that positivity, find that joy, learn how to do that, share some tips. You guys can do that down below in the comments. I'm always going to post back to your comments, so I'd love to hear from you. As always, if you could also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, become part of this community. And if you could hit that like button, that would be awesome, as it helps get this video shared out. Lastly, we have some videos here that you can kind of see from this channel, and there are so many. There's over 200 videos. Check them out. They're here for you, not just for me. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.